transformative education happens not just in classrooms, laboratories, and libraries.
Throughout the university's history, our gymnasiums and playing fields have been the sites of wins and losses, but also of lifelong friendships formed and lifetime lessons learned.
If I could send a message to the donors, I'd thank them for everything, because I do everything that I do on this court because of them. I'm able to use these facilities to the best of my ability, and I'm able to do well in sports and academics because of them.
Let's meet tonight's starters. First, for the visiting Tigers, led by head coach Mike Horowitz. Number 16, Charlie Mayer. Number 17, Roman to Chelsea. Number 18, Trevor Mackles. Number 22, Matt Hudson. Number 30, Jake Moshang. Number 36, Gavin Pope. Number 39, Griffin Cusack. In goal, number 42, Robert Spence. Number 55, Oscar Armour. And number 76, Aiden Nicholas. And now, the starting lineup for your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Number 1, Aiden Gowell. Number 2, Eli Spence. Number 10, Tony Vasquez. Number 11, Max Reidenauer. In goal, number 12, Andrew Laxonen. Number 21, Brent Deal. Number 24, Gabe Henry. Number 41, Matt Kushel. Number 43, Hunter Hernandez. And number 55, Gus Mossman. Head coach of the Blue Jays in his 14th season is Mark Morrell. He's assisted by David Castaneda and Ethan Stepanek.
Good evening and welcome to Elmhurst University men's lacrosse action. This last non-conference tilt between the Colorado College, the Tigers, and your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Blue Jays final non-conference tilt before they finish up with conference play on the road at North Central and at Carthage before the big one here on the 25th against Illinois Wesleyan. Not before these two teams know each other very, very well. Last year we went out to Colorado College. This year they make the trip to Elmhurst. Two teams on the bubble to get into the NCAA tournament. This is going to be a good one. These two teams a combined 19-4 overall record. Head coach Mark Morrell at the helm of the Blue Jays, 108-87 in his 14th season. And Mike Horowitz in his 5th season, 41-30. Goaltenders tonight for the Blue Jays, Andrew Laxonen. And for the Tigers, it's going to be Robert Spence. And we are underway. Tigers will be going left to right, Blue Jays right to left to start this contest. Here's Chapman, Logan Chapman. Shot clock at 55. Almost had an offsides on the Tigers. Chapman now will move it toward the middle. On the near wing, good movement by the Tigers. Back over to the far wing. That one dropped and picked up by the Blue Jays. Number 41, Matt Kuschel. Now the Blue Jays on their first offensive push up the field. Here comes Gowell. Spence had it, flipped it over to Deal, and then score. Just like that, Aiden Gowell, the sophomore from Chicago's Mount Carmel, makes it 1-0 Blue Jays. What a shot. Take a look at that.
Elmhurst goal for number 1, Aiden Gowell.
I try to save the papers. He goes top shelf right where Grandma hides the cookies. Deal will get the assist. McGowell, he just gripped and ripped that one, and it's 1-0 Blue Jays. And for Gowell, that is his first goal of the season. So congratulations for Aiden Gowell. May end up having to close that window. Almost lost all the papers right out into the stands. Now the Tigers on their second push. Tried to move on. Laxton can't do it. That one hit a body. Goes out of play. Let's see who they're going to give it. They're going to keep it with the Tigers. And a reset to 60 on the shot clock. Laxton. Big stop that time on a big swing there by Nicholas, the junior from Santa Cruz, California. Now the Blue Jays looking to make it 2-0. But Laxonen, we know he can come up big. You talk about offensively. This team is just on an absolute tear. There's a shot just wide by the long stick midfielder for the Blue Jays, number 32. Tom Gooding. Tendo, the freshman from San Diego, California. Charlie Ferry at the point, number 14. Well, the Blue Jays, they are not wasting any time. They tried to go short side. Did that one sneak in? I believe it did. And they are pointing a goal, and it's 2-0. What a smart play by Kyle Taylor. Make it 2-0 Blue Jays. He just came around from the weak side, cleared the post, and dropped it right at the ankles. What a shot that was. And there was really nothing that Robert Spence can do. He looked back, but by that time it was too late. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. Well, for Taylor, that's a big one, and the Blue Jays come out with it again. Taylor, that's his 12th. Boy, the Blue Jays defense right now very, very stingy. And the outcome is a turnover. Moshang, that time, the junior from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, comes up with it for the Tigers. Big hit right at the midfield stripe on Ferda. Ferda drops it, and the Blue Jays will come out with it. That's Gabe Henry, junior from Snoqualmie, Washington. Blue Jays, again, looking to push up 2-0. And they pick that one off. And that's going to be another turnover. And again, number 30, Jake Moshang. Here's Smith. Smith for the Tigers, brings it on the wing. Now he's going to wait for reinforcements. Coming out, Liam Goodwin. Number 44 on the field now. He'll take the near wing. Luke Smith, the senior from Timnath, Colorado. Tigers down 2-0. They have the ball. Push right up the middle. That's Ferda. On the near wing. Good push out on Goodwin. That shot, no, it looked like it was. They were passed right behind the cage, trying to drop that one in the middle. Couldn't find Goodwin. And it almost goes out of play. Good save there by Wyatt Ferda, the junior from Colorado Springs. Ferda on the near wing, splits a couple defenders, then he's pushed back out. That one on the ground. Tigers with 9 seconds on the shot clock. They got to get something going here. That one wide. They will have it with 5 seconds. And they're just going to let this one go, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. First one of the contest. Now the Blue Jays on another push up the field. Good pick there by Gus Mossman. Oh, big hit delivered by number 88, Jake Panzer. Oh, and we have a Blue Jay down. That's Charlie Ferry. He took a massive hit at the midfield stripe. Blue Jays continue. Good push here by Hernandez. Now Hoff. Hoff on the far wing, looking to push this one out front one way or another. Blue Jays on the short post. Here's Spence. Scores! Eli Spence. That is his 45th goal of the season.
Goal for number 2, Eli Spence.
Look at this play develop.
By number 22, Kyle Taylor.
Taylor would get the assist. There's nothing anybody can do when the Snoqualmie, Washington native grips and rips like that. That's number 45 for the senior, the All-American. And it's 3-0. And as they attend to Charlie Ferry down here on the sidelines, head coach Mark Morrell. Now Ferry back to his feet. Good to see. Blue Jays have outscored their last two opponents 52-2. 25-2 against Carroll and 27-0 in Augustana. The game prior, 14-7 against Albion. The only two losses the Blue Jays had were back-to-back on the 10th and 14th of March to Ohio Wesleyan and Hope out of Michigan. Blue Jays looking to go up 4-0, 9:24 left here in the first. It's been an absolute Blue Jay onslaught to start this contest. Tigers have had a couple pushes, but Laxonen again has done what he's done all season long and has stopped everything that's come his way. This could be a penalty on the Tigers. So play will stop on the touch. There's another shot. Score! Another goal. That's Landon Davis. Just like that, 4-0. 8:53 left here in the first.
Landon Davis.
Look at this shot. Great camera work. Just grip and rip right about waist high. And again, Spence, nothing he can do. And I think we're going to have a timeout. We are. The Tigers have seen enough, and so have we. We're going to step aside. 8:53 left here in the first. All Blue Jays 4-0 here on CCIW Network and Suncom.tv.
I have a lot of family support that helps me balance school, the kids, work. A lot of people have said to me, Victoria, I don't know how you do it. It's crazy going back to school now. Why? You already have a company, you're already working. Why would you do that to yourself? I said Elmhurst is a great place to start off, even at my age, to come back to. The MBA program, the price of it is affordable. The location is very convenient. The teachers are phenomenal. I can't ask for a better school to go to. Once I graduate, it'll get back to normal and it'll be a lot easier, but it's well worth it.
Welcome back. Timeout Tigers. They have definitely seen enough. Blue Jays 5-2 in shots, 4-1 shots on goal. One save by Laxinen. Face-offs 2-2. And the Blue Jays have really opened it up here in the first. 8:53 left in the first. Goals by Aiden Gowell, Kyle Taylor, Eli Spence, and Landon Davis. The assist, Brent Deal and Kyle Taylor. And what a start for Elmhurst here. As I mentioned, the last non-conference tilt before they hit the road North Central on the 18th, at Carthage on the 22nd, before ending regular season before the CCIW tournament. On the 25th, they'll welcome in the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. Blue Jays, and we're back underway. 4-0. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez on the far wing, again having another great season. And what can you say about Eli Spence? Leads the CCIW in goals, assists, and points. And last Saturday at Augustana, Spence became the Blue Jays' all-time leader in career goals with his 212th career score. Congratulations to Eli Spence. These teams couldn't be even more even, if I could say that correctly. Very evenly matched here today. Scoring offense just around 15 for the Blue Jays and right around 16 for Colorado College. Turnover by the Blue Jays. That's going to be their second turnover of the contest. And here come the Tigers. A nice crowd here, a very nice Thursday evening here on the beautiful campus of Elmhurst University. I'd like to give a shout out to my brethren, the Elmhurst University Public Safety Department, Nancy Webb, Officer Carrillo, Officer Duncan that's out there right now, keeping us safe. Here's Chapman. Well, you talk about a suffocating defense there by Taylor. And that one wide, but the Tigers will retain the possession with 26 seconds left on the shot clock, 7 here in the first period. Nicholas, and they get on the board. What a shot by Liam Goodwin. The sophomore from Lone Tree, Colorado, gets the Tigers on the board, and it's 4-1.
Colorado College goal for number
6:53 left here in the first.
76, Aiden Nicholas.
Nicholas will get the assist, the junior from Santa Cruz, California. That was good. I mean, that's good defense. It doesn't get any better. That's just a great shot by Liam Goodwin, the sophomore from Lone Tree, Colorado, as I mentioned. Now we'll see what that does, because momentum is a very tricky beast. Blue Jays. Laxonen. He'll sling it over to the far wing. Boy, the hot potato drill right now with Mossman. He picks it up, and he'll loft that one over the midfield stripe for the clear. That was Crumity that got the clear, and now here's Eli Spence. The all-time leader in career goals, 212 he got back against Augustana, already won here tonight. Here's Spence in the middle. Don't want to give him that much room. What a carry. Splits the defense and scores again. That stutter step, there was nothing that you can do around that, and Moshang that time lost him on the stutter step, and Spence, you'll see on the replay.
Number 2, Eli Spence.
Almost like a stop and go. Right there, lost him, bang. That's all it took. Spence with his second. That's all it takes. Just that little bit of separation for a player of Eli Spence's caliber. And that's all it took. And the Tigers, they'll win the face-off. That was Mackles. The senior from Princeton, New Jersey, will come off the field. Now the Tigers just trying to get the ball over the midfield stripe. Good pick that time. Moved over by Brooks Power. Now the Tigers will move it to the far wing. Their big man, Aiden Nicholas. He is a tall character back there, and that's why they got him behind the cage. He can navigate that offense, and that one down on the turf, but picked back up, and the Blue Jays trying to come out with it. And I believe we're going to have a penalty, possibly. It is. Actually, not a penalty. It's just going to be possession given to the Tigers. Boy, it is physical between these two. Like I mentioned, they see each other once a year. Last year, Laxonen clearly saw that one on another stop. And they went out to Colorado. This year they make the trip to Elmhurst. Aiden Gowell, sophomore from Mount Carmel High School, another powerhouse in the city of Chicago. That one hit the post. You can hear it ring from up here. I believe that was Latore that time. No, that was Hernandez, excuse me. Well, you can't get any closer without scoring right there. Let's see if they can adjust the shot and make it 6-1. 4-goal lead right now for the Blue Jays. Boy, Spence, ouch. That hit the rib cage of number 39, Griffin Cusack. Off the shot by Eli Spence. That's going to hurt. Here's Spence again. Moves it to the far wing. Here's Hernandez, circles back. We got a flag. This one's going to be on the Tigers again. Can the Blue Jays make it 6-1 and negate the flag? There it is. Oh, just missed the top shelf. Great shot there by Landon Davis, looking for his second. And we'll see what the penalty is going to be. It's going to be a slash. Looks like it's going to be a 1 minute. And the penalty will be on Jake Moshang. So the extra man now for the Blue Jays. First one of the contest by either team. 3:42 left here in the first. 60 on the shot clock. 5-1 Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays with the extra man. Here's the man up. Blue Jays score about 30% on the man up. And Colorado College, they stop about 75% of the man ups. What a big save there by Ridnour, right at midfield. Can't cross the stripe, but certainly used that long stick to keep it with the Blue Jays. Still with the man up. Moves it right down in the middle. Hernandez looking for it. It's on the turf. That one popped right up. And nice save there by Spence. And here come the Tigers. Tigers looking for a shorty. Try to cut into this 5-1 lead. So the Tigers pretty content right now, waiting to see as soon as the penalty is over and they become even strength. If they can get a good shot, as they are still shorthanded, now they are back to full strength. 50 on the shot clock, 2:30 left here in the first. Blue Jays 5-1. Big move in there by Goodwin. He has a goal. Quick stutter step by Chapman. Here's Goodman. He's got a great shot from the wing. Nicholas, nice spin move. He's going to try. And Laxonen, another big save right into the big old gill net. Laxonen is really stepping up here. It's his third big save tonight. Now the Blue Jays up 5-1. I'm going to put a 6 spot on here in the first. Crumity, sophomore out of Dallas, Texas. Well, you can just feel the momentum on the side of the Blue Jays. Kyle Taylor having a big night already, a goal and an assist. Shots 10-6 for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays with the possession. $1:18 left here in the first. Here's Taylor. Oh, lost that one over the intended player, and that's going to be a turnover. That's like an over and back in basketball, and the Tigers not wasting any time. Right down the middle. Laxonen gets a piece of that one on a shot by Chapman. And the Blue Jays will get it back. Andrew Laxonen, the 5'11", 200-pound senior out of Dublin, Ohio. Standing on his head. That's a hockey reference for a goalie that is playing basically unconscious. He is playing out of his mind right now. Stopping shots by the Tigers. 38 seconds left. Tigers can take the final shot here in the first. 6-4 shots on goal in favor of Elmhurst. They lead 5-1. Tigers with the possession. More shot clock than game clock right now. 20 on the game clock here in the first. We'll take a short break after the conclusion of the first. When we come back, we'll have the second. Try to ground that one past Laxonen, and he was ready for that one on the post. Boy, you could feel the fans, the energy here at Langhorse Field. Trying to go short. That one ended up, I believe, just grazed the post. Tigers trying to get this one in. Nicholas, not a chance. And that will end the first with the Blue Jays up 5-1 here at Langhorse Field. What a competitive, physical first period. The Blue Jays with a 4-goal lead. We'll come back with the second here on the CCIW Network and Suncom.tv.
I have a lot of family support that helps me balance school, the kids, work. A lot of people have said to me, Victoria, I don't know how you do it. It's crazy. going back to school now. Why? You already have a company, you're already working. Why would you do that to yourself? I said Elmhurst is a great place to start off, even at my age, to come back to. The MBA program, the price of it is affordable. The location is very convenient. The teachers are phenomenal. I can't ask for a better school to go to. Once I graduate, it'll get back to normal and it'll be a lot easier, but it's well worth it.
I transferred here from College of DuPage. Transferring to Elmhurst from COD has been amazing. It's just such an easy process. Just getting the paperwork done, making sure you have all your credits. It was really important to me too, just because I'm the first in my family to go to college in the United States. So they made sure that I have everything that I need to make sure that I do succeed here. The advice I would give to fellow community college students would be to come visit the campus. There's always students here that know the life and everything that's going on around here. And also plan out your next move with the counselors. What classes you want to take at Elmhurst, or maybe if the better move is to stay and get a couple classes done and then transfer. Really, the counselors are amazing because they're your, one-stop shop to making sure you get everything done in order to succeed at Elmhurst. You come in here and it just feels really comfortable and you just feel like you're reaching a really great goal in your life.
5-1 is your score. Take a look at the scoring summary. It all started with Aiden Gowell, followed by Kyle Taylor, Eli Spence, Landon Davis. The Tigers get on the board at the 6:50 mark. Goal by Liam Goodman. And then Eli Spence with his second to make it 5-1. Blue Jays now going left to right. As I mentioned, these teams see each other once a year. Last year, back on March 28th in Colorado Springs, and Elmhurst won 10-7 in that matchup. Boy, you could just hear the bodies clanging and banging out there. This is a physical game. This is one, again, when you mark your calendars, you circle certain games. They're all important, but this is a big one. It's non-conference. Oh, a quick shot that time by Nicholas. Laxonen doing what he does. Again, holding fast. And again, Laxonen, first one, closest to. Blue Jays will get it. That's that little things when you look at on film and you're like, well, what was the difference? Well, that's one of them. That's an interception and a turnover by the Blue Jays. Now the Tigers back on the attack. Here's Nicholas. Trying to get this one back out front, and they score. Boy, what a shot that time by Hudson, the junior from Edina, Minnesota. He bounces that one in there and make it 5-2.
For number 22, Matt Hudson.
Boy, that was a great shot.
Number 76, Aiden Nicholas.
Nicholas with another assist. That's his second. Well, that was a great shot. But, I mean, that's the difference of seeing the shot and having someone in front, because Laxonen normally would stop that, but there was a couple Tigers that were in front that just obstructed his view just enough. Shots now in favor of the Tigers, 12-10. And the Tigers right now with the momentum to open the second here at Langhorse Field. Under the lights, here's Nicholas, a couple points tonight, 2 assists. Boy, it seems like sports is just so much better under the lights, especially when the weather is like you see the beautiful sunsets and something we have not seen in about 2 weeks, and that's no rain here in the Chicago area. It has been like a wet sponge for 2 straight weeks. Lots of flooding here in the Midwest, but a really good night tonight for some intense lacrosse action. Blue Jays setting up defensively. Luke Smith on the near wing. He had it a couple times. They're going to try to rotate it back to him. Now Smith, he'll move to the point person. There's Smith out front, and they score. And a flag. I believe that was Luke Smith on the goal. We'll see who they give that one to. I believe it was number 35. Well, you can see Luke Smith. He was just like a great white shark on the trail of the blood in the water. Let's see what they're going to do. Flag was picked up. It's a good goal.
Colorado College goal for number 35, Luke Smith.
So it is going to be a penalty. Aiden Gowell will also be in the box.
Matthew Colina.
Goal by Smith. And Colina with the assist. Now it's 5-3 right out of the gate. The Tigers have come out with a sense of urgency. Blue Jays will have the face-off. And we're back underway. Charlie Ferry, good to see him back after that big collision back in the first. Brent Deal. Now Kyle Taylor. He's got a goal and an assist here on the near wing for the Blue Jays when they're whites and Tar Heel blue. Taking instruction from the sidelines. Taking some time off this shot clock. They're just standing there, forcing the Tigers to come out and press. Now Taylor. Good cradle, good carry. Now Taylor, toe-to-toe with Taselli. I think it's Ticelli. There's Taylor again. He draws the double team. Somebody open. Taylor knocked down. That one right over top of the crossbar. Good shot there by Ferry. Blue Jays maintain the possession. Here's Hernandez with 10 on the shot clock. They got to get something off here. They'll move it back out front, and they're going to lose it. And this is probably going to be a shot clock violation, and it is. A good defense, again, by the Tigers. Wow. Well, that break between periods was good for Colorado College. Big strip that time, but kept. Gabe Henry with a good pickpocket right there, but Goodwin was right there for the Tigers to pick up the ground ball. Now Goodwin. Back out front, Luke Smith. He's got a goal. That's his strong side, going left. Again, nice crowd here tonight. Beautiful spring evening, 62 degrees, beautiful sunset. There's a shot. Laxton saw that one all day. Goodwin looking for his second. Laxton again, another save. That's going to be his fourth. Now the Blue Jays got to be careful here. Can't turn it over deep in their own end. And there is a long pass, and that one's going to go over the outstretched hands of number 21, Brent Deal. Another turnover, and that's going to be number 6 for Elmhurst. 9:47 left until halftime. 71 on the shot clock. Score is now 5-3. Was a 4-goal lead. Started a second, 2 quick ones by the Tigers. And made it a 2-goal deficit for the team from Colorado Springs, Colorado. A team that makes several road trips. And when I say road trips, they're long road trips. That one tried to come near side, right around the feet. Laxonen. .33 on the shot clock. Good defense there by Henry. Ball down on the turf. A ton of Blue Jays, and they'll come up with it. Good pick there by Henry, the junior from Snoqualmie, Washington. Him and Eli Spence call that home. Now the Blue Jays on the push. And we have a flag, and I have a feeling this might be an offsides. Whatever it is, it's going to be on the Tigers. Okay, now Hernandez. Near side, Sam Hoff, the junior from Woodbury, Minnesota. Here's Hoff. He'll drive toward the middle, splits the defender, shoots. That one right off the chest protector of Spence. That one's going to go out of play. And who are they going to give it to? Well, they're kind of just standing there wondering who's going to get it. And I believe the official unnecessary roughness. That's the call on Aiden Nicholas. That's a 1-minute penalty. So another man up for the Blue Jays. Let's see if they can connect here. Last time, the Tigers were able to get possession and wear out the clock. And we're underway on the man up. Here's Hernandez from the point. That one wide of the near post. Here's another shot. That one hit the crossbar and flew out of the stadium. Almost hit Curitan Hall here. That one had some mustard behind it. 58 on the shot clock, 7:39 left till halftime. Blue Jays on the man up. Another shot, and Spence saw that one all the way. Now the Tigers going from defense to attack. And then you talk about not being out of the play. Charlie Ferry with a couple strong shots, gets turned over, he comes back, pickpockets, now the Blue Jays. Still on the man up. Oh, they're going to turn this one over. What a push. Well, maybe not. Nope, Blue Jays will come back up with it. What a pickup by Castillo. And is there a stoppage? There is a timeout called by the Blue Jays. 7:05 left until halftime, 63 on the shot clock. 5-3 is your score. We're going to step away for a minute here on the CCIW Network and Suncom.tv.
I have a lot of family support that helps me balance school, the kids, work. A lot of people have said to me, Victoria, I don't know how you do it. It's crazy. Going back to school now, why? You already have a company, you're already working. Why would you do that to yourself? I said Elmhurst is a great place to start off, even at my age, to come back to. The MBA program, the price of it is affordable. The location is very convenient. The teachers are phenomenal. I can't ask for a better school to go to. Once I graduate, it'll get back to normal and it'll be a lot easier. But it's well worth it.
back out of the timeout. Blue Jays 5-3, 7:05 left until halftime, 63 on the shot clock. And looks like the Tigers are back to even strength. Well, I tell you, if these lacrosse balls were made of metal, that last one off that crossbar would have sparked the nighttime sky. That thing had some mustard on it and took off right out of Langhorse Field. Blue Jays will have it. Kyle Taylor, 6'2" sophomore out of Dublin, Ohio. Quite a few out of Dublin. Here's Eli Spence. Has a couple goals tonight. Looking for the hat trick. Oh, he wanted to grip and rip. He'll go back to the left. He'll shoot that one just over the top of the crossbar. You talk about the task defensively. Quinn Gordon, the junior from Dallas, Texas, covering Eli Spence. Now Jake Moshang. Oh, that one hits Spence. That one's going to come all the way, go out of play, and the Blue Jays will get it back. The little things we talk about, Eli Spence running back, closest to it, and it's going to be the Blue Jays. Refresh on the shot clock at 60. You can see Eli just a little bit gassed. Laxinen giving up 3 goals. He's got 4 saves, .571 save percentage. His co-part, Robert Spence, no relation to Eli Spence. And over and back, it's going to be Tigers ball. Another turnover, that's number 7 on Elmhurst. Now Hudson at the point. Tigers in their yellow and black. On the attack are the Tigers. Down 2 after a couple quick goals. Everything's pretty slowed down here in the second with only 5:33 left till halftime. Thank you for joining us here. You can see us all over social media, Instagram, Facebook, and X, formerly known as Twitter. And you can find us on Elmhurst University's YouTube's athletic page. It's the B&B show tonight, Bill and Bill. That one hit the post. We got a flag. And I believe this is going to be on the Blue Jays, and that's probably going to be a cross check in the back. I saw a Tiger go flying across, almost like animation. And I think it definitely is, and maybe, let's see, I thought maybe it was Taylor. It's going to be Josh Brandt, the senior from Bloomington, Minnesota. Went to JFK High School. So the first man up for the Tigers. Let's see how they handle it. Down by 2 with 5:04 left till halftime. I'm Bill Downing. As I mentioned, Bill and Bill. Mr. Bill over on the camera for Suncom.tv. If he had a camera on him, he's waving. Always does a great job. Suncom.tv. What a great company. Love. I've been working with them now for 2 years. Just a class act. Great job, great camera, great coverage of Elmhurst University and other universities. And whatever you want covered, they can do. Laxinen just misses that one. The Tigers on the man up. Well, now, they are back to even strength, are the Blue Jays. I thought that was going to be a longer penalty on that cross-check from behind. But that defense just swarming right now by the Blue Jays. Any shot that the Tigers are taking is a good 10 to 15 yards out. That's as close as they can get. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. First one for the Tigers, and they knew it. Brooks Power gave that one up, the sophomore from Englewood, Colorado. Now the Blue Jays looking to get on the board here in the second. They have been shut out so far in the second. Only 3:50 left. They almost turned that one over. And they do. The Tigers come up with it. That's turnover number 7. And that one hit the post. And that one just wide. Tigers starting to come to life. And it looks like we're going to have another timeout. We'll step aside again with 3:35 left here until halftime. 58 on the shot clock. The score is 5-3 Blue Jays. Timeout here in Langhorse Field on the CCIW Network and Suncom.tv.
I transferred here from College of DuPage. Transferring to Elmhurst from COD has been amazing. It's just such an easy process. Just getting the paperwork done, making sure you have all your credits. It was really important to me too, just because I'm the first in my family to go to college in the United States. So they made sure that I have everything that I need to make sure that I do succeed here. The advice I would give to fellow community college students would be to come visit the campus. There's always students here that know the life and everything that's going on around here. And also plan out your next move with the counselors. What classes you want to take at Elmhurst, or maybe if the better move is to stay and get a couple classes done and then transfer. Really, the counselors are amazing because they're your, one-stop shop to making sure you get everything done in order to succeed at Elmhurst. You come in here and it just feels really comfortable and you just feel like you're reaching a really great goal in your life.
All right, welcome back to Langhorse Field. If you are wondering, and I know inquiring minds are, how far it is from Colorado Springs right here. Well, if you walked it and you started right now, we'll see you around Christmas. Otherwise, it's 1,062 miles straight west to Colorado Springs. It's hard to believe that these two Titans, they find their way to each other's fields once a year. As I mentioned, when the Tigers make a road trip, they make a road trip. Not too many schools in their area. That one low, and Laxton, I think, maybe got a piece of that. So they have to make several road trips that are long road trips. And I will pull up their schedule and kind of give you an idea of what this very unique team from Colorado Springs does. I mean, they are so good. As I mentioned, 9-2. I mean, they start off, and we'll get to it in a second, 10 seconds on the shot clock. 2:46 left till halftime. There's a low shot, and that one didn't get through, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. So they start off with a scrimmage at the Air Force Academy. Not too bad. Then they move over to take on the University of Colorado, then Colorado State. And then they make their trip to the Midwest. Then back home for quite a while. Then they head out to the East Coast, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Texas, Elmhurst, Michigan. And then they head back home on the 25th for their final home game before if they can get an at-large bid, because they don't have a conference. And if they do, I don't see it on their website. That ball will be clear with $1:53 left. Their home field, Washburn Field. But a unique situation. Seen something like that back in the Frontier League, Baseball League, back about 8 years ago. Oh, and they're trying to score. They do. What a play. Are they going to call this good? They are. Wyatt Furta makes it 5-4 with 1:31 left. What an attempt. Take a look at this. Look at Furta. Would not be denied. Went short.
Colorado College goal.
Did the old Bobby
6,
Orr
Wyatt
through the air
Furta.
and dropped that one past Laxton. Now we got ourselves quite the game. Just like that, it's been all Colorado College here in the second. It was all Blue Jays in the first. Wow. Tigers looking to tie this one up possibly before halftime. Boy, if they can do that, you can talk about Uncle Mo, Mr. Momentum, will be in the side of Colorado College. And they can almost, it's about an 8-second difference between shot clock to game clock. Now a big lead in shots by the Tigers, 23-17. On goal, 8-8. Now a switch up at midfield. Here come the Tigers. And we got a flag. Who's this going to be on? We have a whistle. 48 seconds left. This one might be on the, well, they're going to get together. Well, if it's on the Blue Jays, Tigers are going to go man up, and it looks like it is going to be on the Blue Jays. Gabe Henry may be taking a seat, and he is. Well, that could be huge with only 48 seconds left. Looks like contact to the head. 1 minute close, so he's going to sit in there for the remainder. And a starting portion of the third. Now the Tigers don't have to worry about the shot clock. They can take the final shot here in the first half with a chance to tie it up. It was all Blue Jays in the first. All Tigers so far here in the second. Tigers looking to tie it up with 25 seconds left until halftime. They're on the man up. Contact to the head by Henry. Nicholas wanted to grip and rip. He does. And Laxonen, I think, got a piece of that. It's going to stay with the Tigers. And Obringer will have it. 12 on the game clock. And here we go. Well, I believe they're not. They're just going to hold on to it. Wow. Why not take a shot? Well, that's going to be it. 5-4 at halftime, and the Tigers will have the man up when we come back on the other side of this break. We're at halftime. Tale of two periods here. All Blue Jays in the first, all Tigers in the second. It's only a 1-goal lead now. Elmhurst leads 5-4. We're at halftime here in this big non-conference tilt here on the CCIW Network and Suncom.tv.
I'm Eric Sanders, Director of the Masters in Project Management program here at Elmhurst University. The ideal student for a Masters in Project Management is someone with 3 to 10 years of experience who wants to learn how to lead work that has a beginning and an end. So it's not like a regular management job where you're managing continuously. You have a fixed beginning and a fixed end, and project management degree will help you learn how to be successful doing that. You're going to learn the theory behind project management, and you're going to learn how to do the work. The adage in project management is plan the work and then work the plan. You learn how to do that, and especially learn how to manage people and get work done through people. We're equal parts about managing the work and managing the people. Both are critical to success as a project manager, and we want to make sure that you do that. We offer our program in what we call the Elmhurst University Flex Mode. So our students are either in the class or maybe they're already a project manager and they need to be off-site for a week or two because of whatever work is happening. They don't have to miss class. Still on the night that their class is offered, they just dial in remotely from wherever they are. We offer an optional PMP exam prep class. So far, we have a 100% success rate for students who have completed that class in taking PMI's PMP exam to be certified as a professional in project management. Another unique part of the Masters in Project Management program is that we use a cohort model. Students come in and they work with that cohort throughout the program, And that provides them with a network and also with a support structure that will help them succeed through their studies. All of our instructors in project management are experienced project managers, most with 20 years or more of experience. They've been there, done that, and understand how work is done, and they understand how to teach it, and they're excited about teaching it to new people. You may be asking yourself, I already have a PMP certification. Do I need a master's degree? The short answer is yes. The PMP certification shows that you're good at what you do. The master's degree will show that you're better at what you do and also will show that you're good at managing people as well as managing the work. That's going to make you a better project manager and it'll also make you more attractive to employers. If you're interested in project management but not sure that you want a master's degree, we offer a certificate in project management that is essentially the first 4 courses in the master's degree program. That gives you a really good sense of what project management is and gives you a document that you can use to verify that with an employer. Also, those first 4 classes do count towards a master's degree. So many of our students who enroll in the certificate program decide, I really like this, and go on and complete the master's degree afterwards. My advice to someone looking to get an advanced degree is to commit to focusing on your self-development. It's going to take time and energy and effort, especially if you're working full-time, but it's possible. Commit to the time and commit to improving yourself and you'll succeed.
The online ABSN nursing program allowed me a lot of flexibility in my schedule, and as an adult learner, that's important to me. One of my favorite parts of this program was the lab simulation and the clinical rotations. The preceptors we had were absolutely phenomenal role models, and those nurses took the time to walk us through the procedures, the equipment, and the nursing care that those patients needed. And we were able to see the impact of our role as nursing students affect those patients in a positive way. My classmates were phenomenal. They were absolutely fantastic, intelligent, hardworking people that brought extremely variable experience to the table. We really bonded as a group and we made some very close friendships. My professors and preceptors have helped me identify my strengths and where I would be a good fit in the nursing profession because there's so many possibilities in nursing. The impact I hope to have as a nurse is to educate my patients on how to be healthy and help them manage their chronic illnesses or even prevent those illnesses from occurring. Nursing is definitely a calling because nursing is a healing profession. Nurses make the special connection with their patients in order to support them through some of the most difficult times of their life. I believe that we are lifetime learners. We need to be learning constantly. And as nurses, we need to be learning because we need to update our knowledge continuously and bring our best foot forward for the benefit of our patients.
I have a lot of family support that helps me balance school, the kids, work. A lot of people have said to me, Victoria, I don't know how you do it. It's crazy going back to school now. Why? You already have a company, you're already working. Why would you do that to yourself? I said Elmhurst is a great place to start off, even at my age, to come back to. The MBA program, the price of it is affordable. The location is very convenient. The teachers are phenomenal. I can't ask for a better school to go to. Once I graduate, it'll get back to normal and it'll be a lot easier, but it's well worth it.
My name is Carrie Hewitt, and I am the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies. Graduate programs first started at Elmhurst University in 1998. We offer graduate programs in healthcare, education, technology, and business. So there are many delivery models that we offer to our students. We offer on-campus options. We also offer hybrid options for some students, and there's programs that are offered entirely online. I think the ideal graduate student is someone who comes to class with a sense of curiosity, someone who wants to, learn more about their given profession. A typical graduate student would be very successful if they have good time management skills, because you'll never be at a place and time where you have more on your plate, but it's during that time where you can show your real successes, and those opportunities for success can happen here at Elmhurst University. So I think the support systems that Elmhurst provides start on day one. When somebody applies to a program, they're going to meet a very warm and welcoming staff who are going to help them complete their application. Then once a student is here, they meet their program director and their faculty and their cohort and their other peers within the program, and all of those individuals become your support system. We want to provide a shared learning model where we're looking for ways to interact with one another to kind of experience the learning journey. Each individual professor has their own experiences, and that knowledge that they draw from their applied work experiences really impact not only the content that they're providing in the classroom, but also the discussions and conversations that happen in the classroom as well. Many of our programs are in a cohort model, and so the cohort model of being outside the classroom and having conversations and discussions sometimes solidify even something that maybe didn't make as much sense in the classroom. So I think those outside of classroom experiences and conversations with your peers, with your classmates, with your cohort are really critical. And so those relationships that you start to form while you're in graduate school actually transcend into your career and throughout your entire life. We're lifelong learners, and we want to continue always learning. And so investing in yourself now will pay off dividends in the future, whether that be with a promotion, whether that be with changing career paths. There's a lot of ways that an advanced degree is not only a way to invest in yourself, but a way to invest in the opportunities that lie ahead for you in your future.
I transferred here from College of DuPage. Transferring to Elmhurst from COD has been amazing. It's just such an easy process. Just getting the paperwork done, making sure you have all your credits. It was really important to me too, just because I'm the first in my family to go to college in the United States. So they made sure that I have everything that I need to make sure that I do succeed here. The advice I would give to fellow community college students would be to come visit the campus. There's always students here that know the life and everything that's going on around here. And also plan out your next move with the counselors. What classes you want to take at Elmhurst, or maybe if the better move is to stay and get a couple classes done and then transfer. Really, the counselors are amazing because they're your, one-stop shop to making sure you get everything done in order to succeed at Elmhurst. You come in here and it just feels really comfortable, and you just feel like you're reaching a really great goal in your life.
Welcome back. Coming out of halftime, it is the tale of two different periods. Blue Jays owned the first, leading 5-1, and then it was all Tigers in the second. They scored 3 and shut out the Blue Jays. The score is 5-4 as we get ready to start the third. Blue Jays will be going right to left. Shots now with the Tigers, 25-17. Shots on goal, 8-8. 4-3 in saves in favor of the Blue Jays. Faceoffs won now on the side of the Tigers, 6-5. Turnover, 6-4, Blue Jays. And that was, like I said, the tale of two different periods. It was all Blue Jays. And then in the third, it was Hudson, Smith, and Ferda. And they score coming right out of halftime. They had the man up. And we are now even 5 apiece. That didn't take long, and that was a well-designed play.
College goal for number 22, Matt Hudson.
By Mike Horowitz and his staff.
Number 3, Nick Johnson.
Hudson with his second. Nick Johnson with the assist. That's going to be his first tonight. And we talked about it. Sometimes the Blue Jays will have that lull in a game, And right now they got to find a way to get back some momentum. 4 straight goals by the Tigers. After a 5-1 lead by the Blue Jays. Tigers have scored 5 of the last 6 goals scored. The only one was Eli Spence's second. That made it 5-1, and now it's been all Tigers. And another turnover, and here come the Tigers with a chance to take their first lead of the night. Moshang that time had his stick dispatched right from his hands. Now here come the Blue Jays. I'd expect you're going to see the physicality pick up right here. The Blue Jays have seen enough, and they're going to try to get back to their scoring ways. As I mentioned, they have outscored their last opponent, 2 opponents, 52-2. And the Tigers, again, these 2 teams right on the bubble. And that one stripped from behind, and the Tigers come out with it. What a play by Chapman. Tigers playing with a lot of passion at this point. That's Gavin Pope, the junior from Portland, Oregon. Or do you say Oregon? Either way, the Great Northwest. Another good strip that time, but picked right back up again by Luke Smith. He had the whereabouts to not lose track of the ball. Back out to the point. Here's Goodwin. 27 on the shot clock. 12:52 left here in the third. And they score, and that's the first lead of the night by Colorado College. That sniper shot, Gavin Pope, gives them the 6-5 lead.
Number 36, Gavin Pope. Assisted by number 35, Luke Smith.
Boy, Smith picks up the assist on that one. What a laser beam by Gavin Pope. He was all over that play from start to finish. A Herculean face-off right now in the middle. And the Tigers will come out with it. A good clean pick that time by Jake Panzer. Blue Jays trying to get to it, down on the turf. And hit from behind, and we're going to have a flag. All right. Crumity did not like that one at all. Blue Jays will get the possession, so it will not be a penalty. It will just be a change of possession. And that was one of the massive cross checks. They always say, do not hit. If all you do is see the numbers, and that's pretty much what they saw. There's Ridnour, senior from Shoreline, Washington. Now gives it up to Taylor at the point. Blue Jays need it, and they need one bad. Tigers have scored the last 5. Blue Jays have been shut out since the start of the second. Here's Spence. No one better to get him back going. Looking for the hat trick. Tries to short hop that one back. That one wide of the near post. Here's Hernandez. He'll come out. But that cradle and that carry is so important. Hernandez. He tried to go top shelf. Good defense by Cusack. Boy, size-wise, they're matched up very well, the Blue Jays are. Here's Hernandez at the point. He'll give way. Send it over to the far side. Oh, a little catch and throw looking for Taylor. And another turnover. That's number 9 on the Blue Jays. Matthew Colina. He took an absolute beating going all the way down the field, and there's a flag, and this will be on the Blue Jays. Tigers go back on the man up, on the touch-up by Elmhurst. Boy, mistake after mistake. This is a Tiger team that everybody is afraid of in this country because you look at their record at 9-2. It's a team that is capable of scoring a lot, and they did it again. Goodwin with his second, and that's a 2-goal lead. 7-5 now for Colorado College. Wow, what a shot. Look at Goodwin. He just had just a second to get that shot off, and he did. My, oh my. Well, the one thing they're doing is they're putting bodies in front of Lexington. That's making all the difference. If he can't get a clear view, it's tough to stop. Blue Jays going to have to figure this out. Here come the Tigers again, and they're not wasting any time. And they score again. Blue Jays are going to have to take a timeout. That's Hudson. He's got the hat trick. And now it's a 3-goal lead, 8-5. And timeout Blue Jays. Wow.
Assisted by number 76.
They have seen enough.
Aiden Nicholas.
7 straight goals by the Tigers. And they have a 3-goal lead.
I'm Eric Sanders, Director of the Masters in Project Management program here at Elmhurst University. The ideal student for a Masters in Project Management is someone with 3 to 10 years of experience.
8-5 is your score. 10:02 left here in the third. We're going to take ourselves a quick break. Elmhurst took a timeout, and I tell you, Mark Morrell not happy. You're on the CCIW network at suncom.tv.
I'm Eric Sanders, Director of the Masters in Project Management program here at Elmhurst University. The ideal student for a Masters in Project Management is someone with 3 to 10 years of experience who wants to learn how to lead work that has a beginning and an end. So it's not like a regular management job where you're managing continuously. You have a fixed beginning and a fixed end, and project management degree will help you learn how to be successful doing that. You're going to learn the theory behind project management, and you're going to learn how to do the work. The adage in project management is plan the work and then work the plan. You learn how to do that, and especially learn how to manage people and get work done through people. We're equal parts about managing the work and managing the people. Both are critical to success as a project manager, and we want to make sure that you do that. We offer our program in what we call the Elmhurst University.
Well, it's been all Tigers, as I mentioned. If you're just joining us, 5-1 at the end of one, Blue Jays. And the Tigers have scored 7 straight, taking 8-5 lead. And Blue Jays right now with the possession, and I would say they need to score right here. They've got to get some momentum back because it's all Colorado College. Hernandez down on the ground. Good pickup there by Deal. Now Spence tries to come around the outside. Moshang again covering him like a blanket. Blue Jays now down by 3. Here's Taylor. Back out to Landon Davis. He has a tally tonight. Hernandez back at the point. And that one almost picked off. I tell you, the anticipation by these Tigers, that was armor. That time, the long stick midfielder. Hernandez in and out of the wickets. He loses it back on the turf. Big save by Spence. And the Tigers will come up with it. Quinn White, sophomore out of Seattle, Washington. Long pass for the clear. Well, that one almost stripped by Castillo. Now the Tigers, they set up. 8:30 left here in the third. Tigers with an 8-5 lead. Tigers coming in 9-2. Blue Jays 10-2. Final non-conference tilt for the Blue Jays. That one down on the turf. Couple Blue Jays. Got a Tiger down on the field. Nicholas trying to get to this one. Just a massive humanity moving over toward the corner. Things getting a little chippy. Tigers come out with it. Boy, Goodwin just stood up. Only 10 seconds. They're going to have to get a shot off Goodwin. Goes amongst 4 Blue Jays, and somehow, some way, the Tigers score again. Ferda with his second, and there is a flag on the play. And I have a feeling that's going to be on Crumedy.
Colorado College goal for number 6, Wyatt Ferda. Assisted by number 44, Liam Goodwin.
Goodwin will get an assist. Now it's 9-5. Illegal body check. Contact to the head. This is a closed one. Alec Castillo, the junior from Munster, Indiana. And the mountain just gets taller for the Blue Jays. Now down a man. And just like that, down 4. Again, if you're just tuning in and you turned it off after the first and thought that, well, this one's over, the Tigers said, not tonight. They have really come to play. And a score right off of the face-off. Charlie Mayer, long stick midfielder, the defenseman, little grip and rip.
Colorado
You don't see that very often.
16, Charlie Mayer.
And it's now 10-5. And the Tigers are jacked. Wow. What a tale of, I would say 2 periods, but it has literally been the second, now the third. And they've scored 9 straight. That's Colorado College. Vasquez trying to get the face-off and could not do it. Tigers again. Jake Panzer, sophomore from Sparta, New Jersey, gets the win on the face-off. Like Colorado College. Looking like a contender right here. Nicholas at the point. Last goal, 7:29. 6:44 left in the third, 42 on the shot clock. Tigers with the ball. And that one stripped. Good pickpocket there by Henry. Here come the Blue Jays. There's an early desperation mode. This is it. Blue Jays need one. And they try to go short side. Good move that by Henry. And they're going to give it to the Tigers. Tigers, again, not wasting any time. Harrison Yu, freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona. Oh, they try to go top shelf by Nick Johnson, who just had the assist. That one made its way to the parking lot at Alexander. Another timeout with 6:11 left here in the third. 10-5, Colorado College. We have a timeout here in the third. Tigers with the 5-goal lead here on the CCIW Network and Suncom.tv.
Timeout, Colorado College.
I transferred here from College of DuPage. Transferring to Elmhurst from COD has been amazing. It's just such an easy process. Just getting the paperwork done, making sure you have all your credits. It was really important to me too, just because I'm the first in my family to go to college in the United States. So they made sure that I have everything that I need to make sure that I do succeed here. The advice I would give to fellow community college students would be to come visit the campus. There's always students here that know the life and everything that's going on around here. And also plan out your next move with the counselors. What classes you want to take at Elmhurst, or maybe if the better move is to stay and get a couple classes done and then transfer. Really, the counselors are amazing because they're your, one-stop shop to making sure you get everything done in order to succeed at Elmhurst. You come in here and it just feels really comfortable and you just feel like you're reaching a really great goal in your life.
Welcome back. Another timeout. 10-5 is your score. 32-21 shots in favor of the Tigers. 14-8 shots on goal in favor of Colorado College. Well, what could go wrong has gone wrong for the Blue Jays from the second period on. Tigers have scored 9 straight. And they have a 5-goal lead with 6:11 left here in the third and 72 on the shot clock. Tigers now look to navigate, look to increase this lead to 6, and they do. What an absolute laser beam by Aiden Nicholas. He's got 3 points, 2 assists, and now a goal. Wow. These are some great shots.
Number 76, Aiden Nicholas. Assisted by number 3, Nick Johnson.
Well, Nick Johnson picks up another point. Well, the Blue Jays going to have to dig down deep. Had a 4-goal lead, now down 6. Tony Vasquez, that time, wins the faceoff. Goal at 6:02. Nick Johnson on the assist. Aiden Nicholas with the goal. Deal now with it at the point. Here's Ferry on the wing for Elmhurst. Back out to Taylor. Kyle Taylor's had a good night, a goal and an assist. But the wheels have literally come off for the Blue Jays. Here's Taylor. That one hit the crossbar and basically all the way over to the bell here at Langhorse Field. Blue Jays in need of something. Here's Spence. Spence just took a whack. Another stop by the other Spence. Tigers have numbers. Right out front, Laxonen. What a stop on the shot by Gavin Pope. Well, the Tigers are just almost tape-to-tape type passing. Stick to stick and beautiful, precise passing. Blue Jays right now in need of some offense. But first, they're going to have to stop this high-powered attack by the Tigers. Again, they only average just over 16 goals per game, but they only give up just under 9 per game. That's about where we're at. Blue Jays score about 15 and give up about 8. Tigers move it to the near wing. That's Pope. He's got a wicked shot. Now he'll take the point behind the cage. Now he'll move to the near wing. Here's Pope. Picks up the double team. Goodwin's out at the point. He tries to go short side. Laxinen peeled to that post, and he'll stop it. Mossman gets this one out on the clear. Now the Blue Jays. Right down the middle. Here's Brandt. And another stop by Spence. A lot of chirping between these two teams. We can hear it from up here. Let's see if Spence can get one by Spence. He's got 2 on the night. Now you talk about a fast switch on defense. Now those Tigers playing this zone. They quickly converge when they need to, and here's Deal. Deal has that one knocked out of the wickets, and boy, the Tigers come up with that again. Another good strip that by Harrison Yu. Spence chucks that one out toward midfield. Tigers trying to keep this one alive. Blue Jays come up with it. Sam Hoff. Here's Hoff on the far wing. 2 minutes left. Blue Jays running out of time. Only 2 minutes left here in the third, and they haven't scored since the first. Here's Spence. Works on the near post. Tries to go short. The Tigers come out with it again. Mo Sheng, who's been covering Eli Spence. Robert Spence, the senior from Medfield, Mass, between the pipes for the Tigers. Done a great job. Laxinen. Oh, he's not in the goal, so he's out and they score. Laxinen was nowhere to be found, and Aiden Nicholas gets his 4th point of the night. Now 2 goals and 2 assists, and the lead grows to 12-5.
Colorado College goal for number 76, Aiden Nicholas.
Wow.
Assisted by number 36, Gavin Pope.
Pope will get the assist. Pope with a couple points tonight too, and every mistake now going to be magnified for the Blue Jays. Now down 12-5. Tigers have scored the last 11 goals. Blue Jays haven't scored since the 5:57 mark of the first. That one was the second one by Eli Spence. And from that point, it's all Tigers. 11 straight. They've scored 12 of the last 13 goals. Hernandez finally gets the Blue Jays off the snide. Hunter Hernandez makes it 12-7. What a laser beam that
Elmhurst
time.
goal for number 43, Hunter Hernandez.
And it looked like
Assisted by number 2, Eli Spence.
Spence will pick up yet another point. That's his third. He's got 2 goals and an assist. It looked like Charlie Mayer may have blocked out Spence that time, his own goalie. Let's see how the Blue Jays, if they can feed off this. Boy, hard time picking this one up. Boy, the physicality really picking up. Roughing act that time. Lowered the boom, and now the Tigers look to get the one back that the Blue Jays just scored. They're not going to be able to do it, and it's going to be a turnover. Good pickup that time by Mossman. We have whistles, and it looks like we are going to have a timeout. Nope, that's going to be the end of the third. 12-6, 6-goal differential. The Blue Jays finally off the snide. Now within 6 as we start the fourth. We're going to take a break here on the CCIW Network and Suncom.tv.
Hi, my name is Krista Paunan. I'm the Program Director for the Doctorate of Nursing Practice here at Elmhurst University. Getting an advanced degree opens so many doors, whether that be in formal management roles, faculty, or being at the bedside, leading projects to improve patient outcomes. Our DNP program is for students who are ready to become the bridge between the gap that can sometimes exist between research and practice. They will come to the table with a systems-based project that they will then work throughout their 7 semesters with us. Our program is a mixture of synchronous and asynchronous experiences. Students will work closely with your faculty and your cohort of students. These students will come from a variety of settings and bring with them different experiences. And then that will create a richer dialogue that you'll have during your synchronous time so you can really understand the concepts, apply them, and then see how you can then use them in your project to help your system advance. Our DNP program does have clinical that's weaved throughout the program. It begins in your first semester, and you start to work with not only your preceptor, but a faculty mentor and the faculty within your course. So you're provided support from all 3 resources as you navigate your journey. Our programs were created with the busy nurse in mind. The faculty at Elmhurst take a vested interest in your success. We are here to walk alongside you as you navigate this journey. We have a variety of experiences we can bring to the classroom and provide a true richness in our discussion and application of the concepts. And we want you to be successful. We want you to walk across it.
All right, start of the fourth. Blue Jays got some work to do. Down by 6 to this high-flying Tiger team, who's now going to be going right to left. Blue Jays left to right here in the fourth. (36-26) shots in favor of the Tigers. 18-12 shots on goal in favor of Colorado College. Blue Jays. Hunter Hernandez getting the Blue Jays back in the scoring column, now down by 6. Well, the Tigers were down by 4, and their largest lead has been 6. They'll make it 7, excuse me. Ball down on the turf. Good pickup that time behind Goodwin. And they score from the far wing again. Wow. What a shot by Pope. He has really come alive here in the second. That's his second goal to accompany an assist.
Colorado College goal from number 36.
13-6.
Assisted by number 76, Aiden Nicholas.
And Nicholas will get the assist, and Nicholas just keeps racking up the points. He's got 5 on the night, a couple goals and 3 assists. The Blue Jays will be back at it at North Central on the 18th, at Carthage on the 22nd. Both night games at 7 o'clock. Wesleyan will be a 3 o'clock face-off here on the 25th. CCIW tournament semifinals on the 29th, championship on the 2nd of May. Tigers looking to strengthen their shot of getting into the NCAA field. And they score again. My, oh my, Logan Chapman this time from Tiburon, California.
Colorado College goal for number 4, Logan Chapman.
Boy, Chapman just adds to the long night for the Blue Jays. It's now 14-6. Shots on goal now 20-12. Total shots 39-26. Blue Jays will win the faceoff. Here's Eli Spence, the All-American. That one hits the crossbar, and that one ends up over in the public safety office here at Elmhurst University. A souvenir there for Nancy, sitting behind the desk tonight. There's Hunter Hernandez for the Blue Jays. But the Blue Jays need to go on a streak right here. Here's Ferry. And there's going to be a flag, so this one will be on Colorado College. Ferry took a big hit in the first. Sat out for a little bit, then came back. Here's Hernandez. Had the last goal scored by the Blue Jays. Ferry now with it. Man up coming for the Blue Jays. Ferry trying to get some distance, and he does. A little separation, that's all it took. Took the inside move. Like down the Edens. He just took the shoulder and ran with it.
Elmhurst goal for number 14, Charlie Ferry.
Charlie Ferry, much needed goal right there. And I believe they're going to waive off the penalty because of the goal. It wasn't egregious enough to where they have to throw a Tiger into the box. And now we'll see it's 7-goal lead, 14-7. Clock and the scoreboard starting to go against the Blue Jays with 12:14 left here in this contest. Well, we see some great teams, and I tell you, you got to take your hats off to Mark Morrell. He does not shy away from the competition. It's like a litmus test. Tom Izzo does it best with Michigan State. He plays the best. And there's the quick work again, and the Blue Jays score again. Gabe Henry now. Make it 14-8.
Elmhurst goal for number 24, Gabe Henry.
Now, this is more like the Blue Jays that we know and love. And Spence picks up his 4th point of the night. We've seen outbursts like this for Elmhurst. Well, they just blow up offensively. Good pickup that time, Matthew Bailey. San Rafael, California native with the face-off win. Well, a beautiful night. You can always tell here in the Midwest if it's a good night. Just look at the bugs with the lights. They are everywhere. Two top teams here in Division III here at Langhorse Field here tonight. Blue Jays looking to stand tall defensively. This officiating crew has done a great job here tonight. It's gotten chippy. Quick double team, ball down on the turf, and the Blue Jays come out with it. Good carry, now the Tigers come back with it. Well, you can hear the whacking and stacking of those sticks out there. Goodwin, and he scores again. Well, there wasn't much room between that far post and Laxinen.
Colorado College goal for number 44, Liam Goodwin.
He's got the hat trick now. Blue Jays have scored 3 so far in the second half. 10 for the Tigers. Tigers scored 13 since the second. Blue Jays were held scoreless into seconds. That's why you find your score 15-8. Blue Jays look to cut into this lead. And here's Spence. Just went over the top of the crossbar. All Blue Jays, closest to it. Was that Spence? Yeah, Eli Spence was knocked down. Gets back up again. Now the Tigers looking for the clear. They'll get it. Harrison Yu. Laxinen out of the protection of the crease. He'll come up with it. Now the Blue Jays. They'll turn this one back over again. That's the 12th turnover by Elmhurst. Jake Panzer with it. Now he'll come off. Nine minutes left here in this contest. 48 on the shot clock. Tigers with a 15-8 lead here in the fourth. A good stutter step that time by Smith. He's had a big night, Luke Smith. Smith with a good carry, good cradle on the near wing. Back out to the point. That one just missed by Ferda, and he was looking for the hat trick himself. He's got a couple tonight. 14 on the shot clock. Each team with a couple shot clock violations. Not this time. Wow. Hudson with his fourth. Colorado College just adds to it.
Number 22, Matt Hudson. Assisted by number 76, Aiden Nicholas.
Nicholas with another point. He's got 4 assists and 2 goals. Does Nicholas. Now 16-8, largest lead of the night. They've scored 15 goals since the second. The Tigers have. Blue Jays have only scored 3. That one just misses. Another shot by Quinn White, the defenseman. Well, the Tigers, 43-31 in shots, 22-14 shots on goal. They're going to start chewing some time off this clock. This is Logan Chapman. Chapman drawing a lot of attention. He's picked up there by Gowell. 22 on the shot clock. Here's Goodwin. Draws the double team, drops this one off. Hudson, who's had a big night. 7 on the shot clock. Stopped by Laxton and a shot by Chapman. Now the Blue Jays. Desperation mode for sure. They have got to score and score often. The saying goes in Smoking the Bandit, long time to go, short time to get there. They have got to get some points, and they need it now, and this is the guy to get it going is Eli Spence. Spence looks to get it back. He does, and he's hit just below the helmet. No call. Spence falls down. No call on the push. And here come the Tigers. Eli Spence down here to my right, just totally gassed. Now the Tigers will chew up some more time. 57 on the shot clock, 5:43 on the game clock. Tigers in no hurry with an 8-goal lead, forcing the Blue Jays to work twice as hard. And that one will be a turnover. First one in a long time, and that's going to be number 12 on Colorado College. Good pick there by Sean Cherry, sophomore out of LaGrange, Illinois, went to Lyons Township. Has some relatives that graduated from there. One of them actually graduated with David Hasselhoff, Mr. Knight Rider. Actually saw it in a yearbook. Spence sends that one just wide. Didn't believe it till I had to see it. Sure enough, there he was, the Hoff. Hernandez spins. 4:33 left. Couple shots by the Blue Jays. And it looks like we have a Tiger player that's down. Looks like it's just going to be a cramp. Take a look at the stats here. Shots 44-33. Tigers 23-14 shots on goal. Saves 7-6. Laxton was 7. Spence was 6. Faceoffs 114-13 Colorado. Turnovers pretty equal, 12 for the Tigers, 13 for the Blue Jays. Spence on the night, 2 goals, 2 assists, 13 shots, a ground ball. And for the Tigers, Nicholas, 3 goals, 4 assists, 6 shots. It's a big night. And it looks like Jake Moshang is going to come off the field, be replaced by Will Canavan, Sudbury, Massachusetts native. But he's had the responsibility of covering Eli Spence all night. 4:30 left. Let's see if Spence picks up on that. Huge differential in size. Now Spence with the advantage. Here he is at the point. Shoots that one right over the top of the crossbar. Well, I tell you, I definitely missed the bus when it came to lacrosse balls. As many as they lose during a game, I should have done that. Made them a long time ago. That one wide by Taylor. I mean, you find him in the parking lot all night long. You find him in the grass, the shrubs. In a sport that's not only played outside but inside. There's Spence. He's not triple teamed this time, and Spence falls down. And it's going to be Blue Jay ball. Michelli that time. Guilty of holding Spence down. Here's Eli. That one hit a body on the way through, and here come the Tigers, and they've got numbers. Look to add to this deficit, or do they just hold it? 4:35 and counting, 16-8, Colorado College. The first period, it was 5-1 Blue Jays. And it's been all Tigers since then. Well, Aiden Nicholas loses the ball. Now the Blue Jays come up with it. Nicholas having a huge night. As I mentioned, 3 goals, 4 assists, 6 shots. Eli Spence, 2 goals, 2 assists, 14 shots, and a ground ball. Blue Jays running out of time, under 3 minutes left. Here's Hernandez. At this point, play a smart game. Don't get anybody hurt. Latour. Now at the point. Finds Hernandez. Hernandez back at the point. He puts on the brakes, slows down, actually took a stick right to the side of the head, no call. Now Latour. Taylor was behind, now moves to the far wing. Here's Hernandez at the point. He goes right, lowers the shoulder, shoots and scores. Hunter Hernandez with his second. Two goals on 6 shots.
Elmhurst goal for number 43,
16-9.
Hunter Hernandez. Assisted by number 22, Kyle Taylor.
Taylor will get the assist. 2:19 left. Vasquez comes out with it. Accident. Now gets the ball up to Brandt. Brandt finds Hoff. Hoff along the near wing. He's going to draw the attention now. Hernandez. Ooh, he gripped that one and ripped that one right over the top of the crossbar. Under 2 minutes left. 67 on the shot clock. Blue Jays look to rattle off and get things a little bit tighter here. 16-9. Boy, an offensive outburst here by the Tigers. Here's Hernandez, scores. He's got the hat trick. 16-10, don't look now. Minute 33. Anything is possible.
Elmhurst goal for number 43, Hunter Hernandez. Assisted by number 14, Charlie Ferry.
Ferry will get the assist. 16-10 now with a minute 33. No end in the fight for the Blue Jays. Vasquez wins another face-off. Oh, and unfortunately will turn it over. Well, they could about run this clock out if they want to. Wouldn't leave the Blue Jays with about 10 seconds left. Hernandez picks it up off the ground. Oh, just wide of the post. Exactly what the Blue Jays needed right there was a quick strike. Here's Goodwin. Triple teamed. The old clanging and banging. Goodwin with a little chirping. And we have a stoppage. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Okay, we're back at it. Not sure what that stoppage was, but the Blue Jays will have it with 50 seconds left. Laxinen gets it out to Davis. And turned over, and now the Tigers. They can run it out and walk out of here with a big, big victory against a very, very strong Elmhurst Blue Jays lacrosse team. Extra attacker out, and the score will go to Hudson. He's got 5 goals on the night with 24 seconds left. Well, the extra attacker was out there for the Blue Jays.
Colorado College goal for number 22, Matt Hudson. Assisted by number 4, Logan Chapman.
Chapman will get the assist. Hudson now with 5 on 8 shots. Unless something drastic happens here, it's 17-10. Hudson from Chapman that time. Blue Jays look to close out strong. Here's Eli Spence. Spence makes the save, and that's going to be it, folks. Colorado College avenges the loss last season at Colorado Springs and wins here tonight convincingly, 17-10. 45-40 shots. Colorado College 24-17 shots on goal. Tigers. Blue Jays led 5-1 at the end of one, and it was all Tigers from that point on. 16 goals scored by the Tigers, and only 5 from the first period on for the Blue Jays. Your final 17-10. Blue Jays dropped to 10-3 overall, and the Tigers now 10-2 for the Blue Jays. They'll be at North Central on the 18th, at Carthage the 22nd, and finish off right here Langhorse Field on the 25th against their arch rivals from Bloomington, Illinois Wesleyan. I'm Bill. He's Bill. Have yourself a great evening, folks. Thank you for joining us here on Suncom.tv via the CCI Network, CCIW Network. I'll get that right. 17-10, your final score. Blue Jays lose. Have a good night, everybody, and go Blue Jays.